What's up, guys? Are you guys looking to get the Garmin Vivoactive 3 in 2020, but not really sure if it's still worth it for you? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. I'm Omar, you're watching O-Rated. Stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. So today we're going to talk about this bad boy right here, the Garmin Vivoactive 3. And hey, if you're into tech and sports related tech reviews, then hit that like and subscribe button down below. It would greatly help my channel and I appreciate all the love. So I personally bought this watch from Costco and I've seen it anywhere from $200 or less, at least in Canada. And for the colors, you have quite a few options. So I have the black and silver, and I'll list the picture right here. See the rest of the colors you can get. Now let's get into the design of this watch. So the frame size of this watch is 43 millimeters and it's super light and super durable. It's got Corning's Gorilla Glass, which is super scratch resistant. Now I've had this watch for about 5 or 6 months and so far, as you guys can see, I have no scratches on it. You guys are also probably saying, well, that's not really a big watch. Well, it's not, but it's still a decent size. So here I'll do a comparison with my Fenix 5X. As you guys can see, it's noticeably smaller, but honestly, just by itself on the wrist, I think it looks fantastic. It's a good size. It's not too big, so if you like smaller watches, this is definitely a good watch for you. And it's super light. Like, I can't even describe how light this watch is. This is the only watch I have where half the time I have it on, and I honestly forget it's there. So if you're into wearing a watch that you want to feel that it's there, then this is perfect, especially for working out. Now, the watch is mainly made with super durable plastic with stainless steel for the bezel, some steel on the button, and it's got some steel on the back near the heart rate sensor. So since I already have the watch turned over, yes, it does come with a heart rate sensor. I definitely feel this is a super important feature, especially because most people want to get a smartwatch that does have a heart rate sensor. So definitely for this, double thumbs up. The bands this watch comes with is silicone based bands, which are super durable. And they're interchangeable as well. I believe the size is 20 milliliters. So you can find any third party 20 milliliter bands and change the straps if you want to make your watch look more professional, more sporty, whatever you guys want to do. It's super easy. You got pins back here. Just pull the pin. Hopefully get it on the first try. There you go. Pull it out like so. Easily change it. So thumbs up. So the Vivoactive 3 comes with a USB built-in proprietary charger, and the cool thing about it is that this charger, it's the same charger for most of the Fenix series. So like I showed you guys earlier, I have a Fenix 5X, which I wear a lot. So it's just nice to have the same charger and not keep going back and forth, because I hate buying different chargers for different watches. So at least Garmin, for the most part, kind of kept in the family, so that's another double thumbs up for Garmin. Now the display resolution of this watch is 240 by 240 and it's full color, and as you guys can see, it's not bad, but if you're looking for a high resolution display, I would more so recommend like a Samsung Galaxy watch if that's what you guys are looking for. But to me, I have no issue with it, and the cool thing about it is that it's an always on display and it's sunlight readable. So if you're outside a lot like me, it's definitely useful. So another double thumbs up for Garmin. Now something I want you guys to keep in mind is, from using this watch for the past few months, I found this is more of an outdoor watch. It's a GPS watch, so I just want you guys to keep that in mind. And it is a smartwatch and it's got basic smart features, but for the most part, it's a sports watch. Like I said, it's got basic smart features. So if you're looking for more like a smartwatch, I would recommend, like I said earlier, a Galaxy watch or even an Apple Watch. But basic smart features, it's got GLONASS, GPS, and that's what it primarily is, a multi-sports watch. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. So now let's get into the features of this watch. So a cool feature that the Garmin Vivoactive 3 has is on the side right here, you see the grooves. So this is called a side swipe feature. You can actually use the side swipe feature to maneuver through the different screens of the watch, as you guys can see right here. And it's also touchscreen, so if you want to use that, you can obviously use the touchscreen. Now, I do find myself using this. Like, I like the feature. Some people I've heard don't, but personally, I like the side swipe feature. And as you do a side swipe, it actually vibrates back. So it's a nice, cool feature, I think. Now, this watch does come with only one button, and button has multiple features, and we're just gonna go through them quickly. So if you press the button once, it's gonna take you to the workout screen, and it's showing these two just because I have these two set as favorite. And for the most part, if you press the button the second time, depending on if you're in workout mode or whatever it is, it's gonna take you just back. So it takes you right back there. Now if you hold down the button, it's gonna take you to the screen with the different widgets. And like I said, if you press it again, it's just gonna take you back. Now if you hold down the screen, it's actually gonna take you to a different screen where you can change the watch faces and clocks, check your history, my stats, and the settings. And then if you wanna go back, just tap this button once, takes you right back. Now another cool feature that this watch has, which I touched on earlier, is that it tracks your heart rate. Now we just swipe through the screens, show you guys. There. So as you guys can see, it tracks the heart rate for the last 4 hours, and if you click on it again, it can show you your average throughout the week, which is an awesome feature, especially just in case if you have to track your heart rate for any reason, either for activity or health or in general. It's definitely a great feature to have. Now for workout tracking, as I said before, to get to it, just click the button once. You can select your two favorites, or more than two if you'd like, and it'll show up first. And it has 15 different workouts already built in. And the cool thing about it is that if you want more, you can actually create your own. So you go down to the bottom, press plus sign, and then you can either add some of these that it already has or create your own. So that's another cool feature. Another cool feature this watch has for the workout tracking is, so say for example, I'll show you guys, if you're doing strength training, it tracks different things for different workouts. For strength training, for example, it always gives you the choice GPS. I just always have it connected to GPS. So track the number of sets, and it'll track your heart rate, track your reps, timer, and calories burnt. Now say if you're doing a different activity like running, for example, it's gonna have a GPS connected. It'll track your laps, heart rate, etc. So that's a cool feature, just tracking different things for different workouts. So you can also take the Vivoactive 3 in the pool as well. It's water resistant up to 5 atmospheres or 50 meters. So tracking wise, it does pool tracking, but it just doesn't do open water tracking. Now a feature that the Garmin Vivoactive 3 does not have is music storage. Now I know this might be a huge deal for some of you, but to me I don't find it a huge deal because there is another feature it does have, and it actually acts as a remote for your phone. So if you have music playing on your phone, you can control the music right from your watch. So that is pretty cool. So another cool feature that the Vivoactive 3 has is sleep tracking. So if you're like me and you don't get the best amount of sleep, I like to track my sleep just to see how much sleep I am getting. So if I can see it, and if I'm not getting enough, I can do my best to try to get more. And the cool thing about it is it breaks down the stages of sleep as well. So it shows how many minutes you're awake, your REM sleep, your deep sleep, and your light sleep. Garmin's been sleep tracking for a while now, so they're pretty good at it. I wouldn't say they're the best, but they're pretty good. Now, if you're gonna get a smartwatch just for its sleep tracking, I, in my humble opinion, would have to give the case to Fitbit. I think Fitbit does the best job, but like I said, Garmin does a pretty good job as well. So another cool feature I want to quickly touch up on about the Vivoactive 3 is that obviously it's a GPS watch. So it's got GPS with GLONASS, and it's pretty damn good. Like, I've had no issues. I had one day where it was just a tiny bit off, not by much, but just literally one day, and that was it. It was a tiny little hiccup. And if you're like me, I love to go biking, so you can always test it out as well. So what I like to do is put it in bike mode, the GPS on, and also have the GPS on my phone, and you can kind of compare the two data. And yeah, I've had no issues other than that one day. Like I said, it was a tiny little hiccup, wasn't a big deal. So GPS on this watch is pretty damn good. So double thumbs up there. So next I want to quickly go over the Garmin Connect app. So this app allows you to set different goals for yourself, and right now I currently have the Fenix 5X connected, so I want to go through the basics for you. And so when you have it connected, it shows your heart rate, your stress levels, your steps, calories burnt, shows your sleep patterns, and this is where it breaks down the whole stage. You can track your hydration, and any activity you've done, it usually shows up here, and you can check the calendar, and it has it all here, and you can check everything in greater detail. Now, as I said earlier in this video, that the Garmin Vivoactive 3 has basic smart features, and you can get notifications as well, but you just can't really do much with it. Like, you get notifications, you get emails, but you can't talk through the watch. It doesn't have a built-in mic, so you can't answer the phone and talk on your watch. So just heads up there. Now, the big question you've all been waiting for. Is the Garmin Vivoactive 3 really worth it in 2020? The verdict is, honestly, depends on what you're looking for. I think it is, but it depends on what you want. If you want more of a smartwatch where it has more so smart features, then obviously the Garmin Vivoactive 3 is not for you. Now, if you want a watch that's good at sports tracking, has GPS, track your sleep, has basic smart functions, then this is definitely a good watch for you, especially in 2020, just because the prices drop down as well, and it does the job really well. Like I said, it's waterproof up to 50 meters and does sleep tracking, and it does have Garmin Pay as well. Just a feature where you can use your watch to make payments, but only if your bank supports it. So I think it's a great buy. Well, pals and palettes, that about wraps it up. Please comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And hey, if you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it and all that other fun stuff. I'm Omar, you're watching O-Rated. Catch you next time. Peace!